Good morning. You are listening to UpReach, a morning devotional presented by the Church Street Church of Christ in Lewisburg, Tennessee, to encourage you as you face the opportunities and challenges of today. Let's begin this day together with some inspiring thoughts from God's holy word. Now, as he was going out on the road, one came running, knelt before him, and asked him, "Good teacher, what shall I do that I may inherit eternal life?" So Jesus said to him, "Why do you call me good? No one is good but one, that is God. You know the commandments. Do not commit adultery. Do not murder. Do not steal. Do not bear false witness. Do not defraud. Honor your father and your mother." And he answered him and said, "Teacher, all these things I have kept from my youth." Then Jesus, looking at him, loved him and said to him, "One thing you lack. Go your way, sell whatever you have and give to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. And come, take up the cross and follow me." But he was sad at this word, and went away sorrowful, for he had great possessions. Mark chapter 10, verses 17 through 22. From the very beginning of his ministry, Jesus makes it very clear that discipleship, though it certainly has its rewards, is costly. True allegiance and loyalty to Jesus, both then and now, always demands a commitment of time, effort, and energy that is often taxing to the human soul. It sometimes puts us in a position in which we are forced to make some difficult decisions. These decisions are not always as simple as choosing between right and wrong. They more often require us to choose between better and best. The way of the disciple is demanding and challenging. It is not for the faint of heart. Consider these thoughts from God is No Fool by Lois Cheney. "If any man would come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me." I asked some young people if they would give up and sacrifice themselves if Christ were to call them now, today. They were serious a while, fidgeted, and answered awkwardly that they were tied to their homes, their parents wouldn't understand, and they felt this had to wait until they were older and could make their own decisions. I heard a young man being asked concerning his religious convictions. He looked alternately embarrassed and irritated. He answered with long details of how active his wife was in the church and how his kids went to Sunday school nearly every Sunday. He was relieved when his questioner left him. His eyes followed him with accusation. I heard a young woman being asked to dedicate a portion of her time to needed Christian works. The eyebrows arched sharply, and the replies came quickly in staccato rhythm. In rapid succession, she listed her civic duties, her responsibilities to her children, and she concluded with reference to her husband putting his foot down about her many, too many activities. I heard an elderly person being asked to declare and dedicate his life in a special Christian manner. He snorted and snapped that it was the younger people's job. He had done his work in his day, and he had earned a rest. The cross is a lonely place. Even Christ didn't pick it up quickly and easily. He waits for others to do it, and he waits, and he waits. What about you today? Are you willing to make the sacrifices necessary to follow Jesus? No, the way of the disciple is not easy, but the rewards are out of this world. This has been UpReach, a presentation of the Church Street Church of Christ in Lewisburg, Tennessee. I am Kyle Bolton, the pulpit minister at Church Street, and I would like to personally invite you to come and share times of Bible study and worship with us each week. We meet every Sunday at 9 o'clock a.m. for our morning worship, followed by our Sunday school for all ages at 10:15 a.m. Then we meet again at 6 o'clock p.m. for our evening worship. We also have a midweek meeting for devotion and Bible study on Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. I hope to see you there. Have a blessed day.
Satan led my soul astray. Satan led my soul astray. I drifted from the straight and narrow way that leads to happiness and life eternal. But to Jesus I did pray. To the Lord I humbly pray. He heard my prayer, rescued me that very